more.
Absolutely. Our military reporter Lea Sutton is here with two leaders from MCAS Miramar.
Well, joining us today is Major General Stephen Busby, the Commanding General of 3rd Marine Aircraft Wing, and Colonel Col Farnam, the Commanding Officer of Marine Corps Air Station Miramar. Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for coming here and taking the time to speak with us here today.
My pleasure. Thank you.
I know, one of the things that I'm just going to cut right to the chase on, Colonel Farnam, is the Miramar Air Show. I know it's on everyone's mind right now. So what's the plan and what's the news that we learned last week as far as what's going to be happening at the air show?
So the impacts to us were really on how we could spend some money. Bottom line is we can't fly the military airplanes like we had intended to, but that doesn't mean we still can't have an air show. And General Busby and I have come together and pulled together an air show that will put military hardware on the ramp for everybody to see. We got civilian performers in the air, and it will be a tremendous show, working within the constraints that we have to work within this year. So definitely a team effort on our part.
Now, how do you manage that, in light of the news that a lot of military air shows across the country are actually being canceled?
San Diego is, as a town, we couldn't just make the decision not to do it. We had to do a large public engagement. It's just the town deserves it. So we put our minds to it. We got together and talked about it. We used our money efficiently, made the most of what it was that we had, lived within the constraints that we were given, and we were able to generate an air show.
Okay, well that's great. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be wondering, so when they go to the air show, what are they going to see?
We've got a number of civilian acts. The MiramarAirShow.com website is being put together right with all the individual acts that will be on there. The Marine Air Ground Task Force, of course, on the ground with all of General Busby's hardware inside the 3rd Marine Aircraft Wing and across the MEF as a whole will be on the flight line. It'll be a carnival-like atmosphere for the kids and families. It'll be a tremendous Friday and Saturday event.
Well, that sounds great. Now, General Busby, I know that the air show is just one of many outreach activities that you all do, and I know you wanted to share a little bit about another outreach activity that you have going on. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Sure, we've got one coming August 6th. We're going to do an evening color ceremony. We're going to honor the Chamber of Commerce and thank them for everything they do for us on a daily basis, particularly those who serve now, and more importantly, those who serve and exit the service. And what the Chamber does for us in providing them a capability to transition is something we really want to thank them for. It's going to be a pretty significant event with about 3,000 people attending. We're looking forward to it.
Okay, and are there any other things that you want people to know about the types of outreach that you're doing? I want to say that there was something involving children.
We do everything we possibly can to reach out to schools, children activities, and the Marines to be able to just tell the community, thank you for supporting us. Recently had an event up at Camp Pendleton where Vice President Biden was there, and some Marines had volunteered their time to spend a couple days with some children who had lost parents. Every time a Marine gets to do that, benefits him. It tells us everything we want to know about that Marine, and that he volunteers his time to give back. So we actively look for those opportunities, and the Marines just enjoy doing them.
Well, it's great to have you both here today. I know people will be excited to learn more about that, and certainly to see the air show this year. So thank you both for joining us. And Catherine, back to you.